Alright, so I'm here with the ultimate coach for another session. You need to sign up, get with him. You need any help with the dating. It's not just dating for me. This is lifestyle skills that we building. Cause one of the things that I find is important is especially as being a man. I mean, it works for everybody, but definitely being a man in this era is confidence. So when you have like go-to moves and things like that, it can assist you with your confidence levels. And we're definitely getting to our confidence chapter later on. But to focus on this chapter, we're going to discuss reading the room and basically just
a mindset thing.
Reading the room?
Yeah.
Okay. So tell what are you thinking about reading the room and explain what that means and just go into that a little bit more.
Like reading the room is a phrase where it's just, basically it's like when you step into any room, you want to know what's going on. Like if you're in a room full of gangsters, you want to be able to know that you're in a room full of gangsters.
Yeah. Don't set yourself up.
Yeah, don't be in there talking crazy to where, you know what I'm saying, the situation can go real left.
Okay, gangster vibes. There's gangsters out there, but my people. But more with I'm going to a bar or a lounge. I'm going to a lounge. I'm on my fly guy shit. I would imagine, as you would say, recommend. And well, I'm going to the lounge. Do I get on a 1 to 10? How fly do I get to go to this lounge? If I'm going with like just me and my homies, I ain't going with a chick. But we definitely going. We going to enjoy ourselves, but at the same time, we looking to see what's up with some ladies and shit. So on a 1 to 10, how fly do I get?
It depends on how. It's up to you how fly you want to get. You know what I'm saying? I would say go to 10.
Or max out on them.
Yeah, if you want to max out every time, I would say max out. You know what I'm saying? Because the more eyes on you, as far as from the ladies, that's always best.
Okay.
You can just get them to look at you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's always the best.
Okay. So
that's the first thing you want to get them to do is at least look at you.
Okay. So when you going to so now we in the lounge and you talking about let's read the room in there.
Right.
What are some examples of some things you could do? Just I'm walking in the building, paint the picture for me. What am I looking for?
When you walk into the building, first you want to see where the girls that you like. You want to see where they're at in the room. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because that works. Because how do I put this? How do I put this? Knowing where they at, it's all about blocking. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you're familiar with blocking is a term in acting, but how you move the room. You know what I'm saying? So basically, if you moving, like you want to be able to get their attention, but not jump right in.
Not go straight for them. Don't go straight for them. So catch their eye, but know it. Position yourself in a way so they can catch your eye, but you're not going straight at them.
Right.
Okay.
Right, because you want them to see you before you actually make a move.
Okay. Give them some time to warm them up. Not going.
Because then you might not even have to make the move. Because in certain situations, if you position yourself to where she see you, she's gonna make that. I learned that's actually a woman move. Like they don't holler at you; they actually position themselves so that you can see them.
They make themselves available.
Right.
To give you access.
So this is a counter to. This is actually a move that I stole from them and
flipped it. Yeah. Do the God thing so you get there, be available, so she peep you.
Yeah.
Then she could do what she do to get closer to you, and then now what I'm doing once that happens.
Then you gotta take over from there and just be engaging and and try to impress without being, you know what I'm saying, without doing too much.
Overly thirsty.
Yeah, without being overly thirsty.
So when you read in the room there,
it's levels to reading the room too.
Okay, how so?
It's literally, and then it's like the mental aspect of it, where it's like, all right, now once you talking the conversation within the conversation, you gotta read the room and that like within the conversation.
Between me and her.
Between you and her, right?
Yeah.
As far as what she's talking about. And how you gonna respond and counter, like,
and not just verbally, like body language and all that. Okay.
In the room, like
checking the music, seeing how cause sometimes what I found, like when I've been out, is like, yo, I could be talking to a girl, but then a hot song come on, and she came to dance and enjoy herself.
She don't want to talk no more.
You
know what I'm saying? So if you read in the room properly, you would know to grab her hand and do dance right there on the spot or take us to the dance floor.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
That's when you probably read in the room like,
Okay.
oh no, she don't really want to talk right now. She want to dance to this Cardi record.
Yeah.
So you know what I'm saying?
Or vice versa. If it's a song she don't want to dance to,
So,
and I'm trying
yeah.
to come up behind her and just
Yeah, exactly. That's reading. That's when you read in the room perfectly. Like it's a song you exactly. It's a song you see she's not dancing, she's not feeling it at all, and then you come up to her dancing, you gonna look weird.
And then she could have vibed with me,
Yeah,
but
she
now
could have vibed with you, but
that.
now you see yourself out of the game because you didn't
Okay.
read the room properly.
And that could dead my whole rest of my night with her.
The whole day.
Cause
If that was the one you wanted for the night, that could have fucked it all up because you didn't read the room properly and realized she don't like this. This is the song. You know what I'm saying? This ain't the song. If I want to dance with her, this ain't
Man,
the song.
so assessing that. So now that bring me to the. So it says like, okay, it's like I go into the spot. It's 4 girls that I'm into, right? Like I see, like, oh, I mean, it's maybe more, but it's like, yo, nah, these joints
At
is
least
tough,
it's 4, yeah.
right? But so I did say I go in and I read the room wrong on that joint, and she not vibing with me. You think like some of now, like, cause if other joints see she turned me down, that could throw them off from wanting to vibe with me.
It could.
Yeah.
It could. There's a possibility. I ain't gonna say it will. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta take that into account and how you look. If you do take your shot on something, and you gotta take account how it look. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be reading the room wrong, and like say you shoot your shot at the wrong girl that ain't really the one you really was supposed to get, the one that you like a little bit, and she like you. You know what I'm saying? She see you get turned down, that might turn her off.
For me getting turned down.
It might. It is a possibility, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the psychology of the game.
Because I want to say, it would think, oh, well, he's available for me. But he's not.
That's what we would think a lot, you know what I'm saying? That's what we would hope, you know what I'm saying? But there's a lot of shit that's like, it don't make sense.
And it's
that's
not
how it is.
And they like you taking sloppy seconds now. That ain't that.
Yeah, that's what they spend on you. You know what I'm saying?
Like, oh nah, you just coming because the other joint wasn't fucking with you.
Right.
Okay.
So there's certain ways that like, but that's why you don't try to dance with a girl and she not ready to dance, because that look crazy. The optics of it looks crazy
from far away.
From far away, yeah, it looks crazy from close or far. Like if from anybody who see that, that's like, ooh.
Like you walked up and like,
you walked up on a joint like this. And she like, nah,
I'm good. I'm good.
It might be just the song, you know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So that's why you gotta read the real properly. The optics of that is crazy.
Now, I don't know how familiar you are with Alpha Male. He a YouTuber, but one of the things he says is about wait for choosing signals. As far so like
that's reading the room.
That and
that comes in.
That when with the part when you was talking about you positioning yourself in a way where you termed it blockage, you positioning yourself that way, and when she comes closer to you, that part right there was what I would identify as a choosing signal, because she made herself available.
Right.
So I guess that with that you might have a higher success rate. Now something he said, just when she gets close to you, like don't be waiting all day, you know what I mean? Bust your move quick, like, cause if she come over there and you don't do nothing now, it could turn in creep mode.
If you read in the room and you recognize the choosing signals, or if it's joining the shooting a shot at you, you gotta act instantly.
That's when I remember you said before, not on this joint, but when we talked before, that's when the shot clock should go off in your head for you to respond.
Yeah, I gotta respond
quickly.
You know what I'm saying? Within 3 to 5 seconds. Really.
Like I gotta,
it's not faster.
Like for example, when the joint had said to me, what she said, like, man, we was in the water and the water was cold, and she was like, yo, my nipples hard as shit. I ain't really say nothing off that. My man said, yo,
you're supposed to come with something. I don't know what. Like,
but something's better than nothing.
Yeah.
Because then it's like I'm kind of like I'm not paying her no, I'm not giving her the attention and validation she looking for right then.
Right.
Okay. So reading the room, basically assessing what's going on. Now, we back in the lounge, we in the club. Is you buying drinks for joints off the rip? Okay, why not?
Not buying no drinks.
Cause you don't know her?
That's the rule, huh?
Cause you don't know her?
It would have to be a long, like, we would have to really converse, like, sit down and, like, we sitting down for, like, 15, 20 minutes and we talking back and forth.
Not just like join up, pull up, hey, what's your name? What's up? Where you from? Where you went?
1-2 minute conversation. We actually sitting down, talking over we trying to talk, like she really engaged.
Okay.
Then I would do it that, but other than that, it's too many women that go out just for to get the free drink.
Word.
You know what I'm I learned the hard way in a lot of situations.
Okay. What about if she with her homies? You know what I mean? Because a lot of times when they do go out in group, they go out in groups. So you nah.
That's definitely a no. Like I never.
He said not for the whole
yeah,
fam.
I learned that. That's the first rule about it.
But you try and break. You gonna dive in. You gonna dive into the whole crew and then try to make your move even though she with all the girls and shit.
Yeah.
How do you give me a scenario how you could do that? I know it's all like and it's part of the reading the room. So I describe it and you tell me how you move. So her and her 4 girls is over there. It's her and 3 girls. It's 4 of them. They over there. They on a little round table. They chilling. I'm coming through the building. I'm walking down the hallway. I catch eyes with the joint. So boom. I just walk towards them. Or
yeah. Where's the set?
It's like in a lounge joint, like it's, you know what I'm saying, like a society lounge joint. We upstairs or whatever. And she with her girls.
There's 2 ways to go about it. Like you could just go straight to her, which is the cool way. Like I seen you.
Don't say nothing to her girls. Don't even speak.
You could do that.
Or do you just be like,
player way would be introduce yourself to everybody. Like how you doing, ladies? Give them everybody a little bit of something, and then come to the ones you want.
Boom.
Then you give everybody good vibes, and then you come to the one you want. Boom, got
okay.
her. Okay. She gonna know. She gonna know once she lands. She gonna feel some type of way a little bit that you actually.
Oh, you spoke to you saying speak to everybody first, like hey Keisha, hey Sandra, hey Tanya.
No, not specifically, but there's eye contact wise. Like,
oh, what up? Boom.
Yeah.
So. Okay, and then just go. You ain't going. You gonna be like, yo, let me holler at you. Now you can't do that because
you could. It's just how you swing it. You talk to her a little bit right there, and like, damn. Yeah, can I take?
See what the vibe is right there.
Yeah, you see what the vibe is like. You know what I'm saying? If it's really like you could even buy her a drink. Like you wanna, especially if she willing to walk off with you or from her friends.
Okay.
Then I will probably buy her a drink. Like
reward her for making that move.
Yeah, for making exactly.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It depends on the rapport you build too. Like,
and these are strangers you don't know at all. This is what I'm talking about. Not like girls I would already know.
No, right.
So, but otherwise, I I can't get her away from her squad. So you just go and smack right there, like, yo, what's up?
All right, that's cool. Try to get a number. Like, you know what I'm saying? Let's continue this conversation another time.
So make it a quick joint though, a quick convo.
Yeah, quick in and out. You never want to be the lingering nigga in the lounge or club.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Unless she's giving you the vibe like she wants you to linger, like that's what you gotta read the room.
Okay.
Some joints they be want you to take them away or entertain them for the rest of the night.
Yeah.
Some joints want you to get in and get out. Like
I guess I would identify that she want me to be with her for the rest of the night though.
Like that's where you like
from the convo.
Not even from the convo, from her actions. Like I learned this from a nigga a while back. He said if you lead a John, she'll follow. So basically they move like, yo, come where I walk into the bar, I'm gonna buy you a drink.
Yeah.
So if you walk into the bar,
okay,
hand in hand.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all stay at the bar for a little bit, you talk. Then let's go to the dance floor. He takes the dance floor.
Okay.
So if you leading her,
and she keeps showing up.
She keeps showing up and following you. Then you can pull any type of moves you want. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's we leaving this joint, cause I know niggas who leave to go take the joints right to the car in the club. I got a homie who do that. He mastered it. I'm like, this nigga mastered it. Like
joints he ain't know.
He go to the club and smash them in the lot, in the parking lot.
Damn.
Like he would do it like consistently, not every night.
But that was part of the game plan.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So it's possible to do whatever you want.
But you gotta
see the signs like, oh, she willing to walk me to the bar. She let me lead her everywhere. We lead this joint for real.
Okay.
Like, she go to the crib, we go to the car.
Now that's the lounge club. All everybody ain't gonna vibe in that world. So more from how you doing, and you pull up at like a coffee shop or you know what I'm saying.
It's just more turned down because the club is more everybody more looking for social interaction.
So, but coffee shop, I guess it's still similar though.
Still the same mindset.
You approaching her, saying what's up with the what's up, and then just seeing how she vibe, and then read it from there. I think that shit that gives people a good insight on reading the room. So strong takeaways would be, it's just constant assessment.
Yeah, that's the thing, because a lot of times we go into situations and don't really have our assessment mind working. Like
we're just like, well, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna just do this. Yeah.
Just moving like, yo, I like the girl. I'm just here. Like, long as she here, I'm good. But now you gotta be mentally moving. And when you're around these females, because that's how they is.
Okay.
Yeah, they always on some good.
So you got me making adjustments, like, oh, I. Okay. And all, like, what's your thoughts? I guess it seems how she's comfortable, because I was like, what's your thoughts on, like, touching, making physical advances off the first interaction? But again, like,
do it.
Yeah,
do it.
The sooner you can.
Not super sexual. Start with the easiest shit, like maybe touch her arm or her back. You know what I'm saying? And you, like you said, if she lets you do that, you
and it's all riding with. I'm not saying you walk up to a chick and you've been talking to her and she ain't got nothing for you, then you reach out and try to touch her. Nah. This is a joint that's kind of more warm up to you a little bit.
Yeah, I mean you gotta warm her up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
You have to warm her up. It ain't she gonna be warm from the brain unless she like you off your looks, like unless you her type.
And then you reading that, and then
but even that, you probably, but that could turn her off too if you don't touch it right. And then she like you a little, like you know what I'm saying. If she like you and you just grab her ass, that could turn her off. You know what I'm saying?
Because it's too sexual.
It's too hard, too sexual right away. You still gotta ease into shit. Like, all right, I'm like, let's brush your arm on your back. You know what I'm saying? Even the smaller the back is the good one. Like she lets you grab there. It's like, I'm right here on your ass, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's what I try to get.
What about caressing their face or something?
Oh, no, that's too much.
That's too much. That's almost,
yeah, you gotta almost be kissing the jaw on a normal level. Touch her face.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, speaking of kissing, because that's a big one. So, man, first time you kissing a joint, when you kissing them, are you always going like super passionate? This might be like a Die Hard movie scene. It's the last time I see you.
Nah, unless that's what she giving me. Nah, I start with the normal. You know what I'm saying?
Just a quick smooch, regular.
Not even a quick smooch. I just put like.
Okay.
Like it's sensual, but it's mostly lip.
No tongue and none of.
No tongue. Unless she hit me with a tongue or something, little tongue, like, cause they don't like don't never get super sloppy wet with your mouth unless that's what she like.
Okay.
She got to bring that energy first, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
If you do, she can just be like, oh, this nigga, his mouth too wet, he's doing too much with his tongue.
Yeah.
That's the shit I hear from the women.
Okay.
So like, that's some of the bad kissing. So I start out with the normal John. I start with like a little peck or something, but more lit than anything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, when it comes to the style of kissing.
And then you just develop.
Yeah, but if it's one of those, I get there though. Cause sometimes I start with the regular shit, and the John is like,
she really with it, yeah.
She look at me, so now we licking each other. You just licking each other, tongues and shit like that.
Yeah.
But
okay.
Yeah. Start slow. My thing would always start, you know what I mean, then build up off of her energy with the kissing.
Cause you can add more, but it's harder to go from
to
pull back. Yeah, cause she's like, it's too much. He's a creep.
Yeah.
They be so fast to throw you in creep mode right now.
That's what I'm saying. They do. That's what they all trying to do. Like throw you in creep mode fast.
So you got kind of.
Cause there's one joint I used to talk to. She used to always talk about how she threw a nigga in creep mode. Like, oh, he tried to have sex with me. I'm like, that's what he posted for. In my head, that's what I'm saying. Like, I understand he might have went a little too far, but the one time she was saying, oh, he tried to have sex. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
So yeah, they quick to throw you in creep mode. So certain joints you gotta ease into it, or that's why you gotta plant seeds too.
Okay.
That's where the plant seeds come through. It's like they want to be led into some shit really. Even when they want to act like it's like spontaneous, they really want to be led into some shit like.
Okay. Alright, well we say that for the next part, that's planting seeds. And that's a good segue. So there you have it. You heard it best from the coach himself. Reading the room, looking to get you successful out there in your dating relationships, you know what I mean? So we'll check out another one. Thanks for listening and tuning in.